What is up, everybody? Real here. My headset a little bit better. Hope you guys can hear me good. Um, so as I announced, I was going to be doing a live reaction to the E3 conferences from Sony, Microsoft, and all the other companies that attended there. But yesterday, uh, Bethesda actually did theirs on the 12th, and I'm doing this actually like a day late. But I did get the recording. The when I did go to the live stream when it was actually live, it was messing up. But good thing they got the recorded video. That way I can go back and I can watch it. And this is gonna be my first time watching it. I don't want to do like no, after play by play. I'm just watch it as is. Hopefully, but I don't get in trouble for having this like video in my video. I kind of widened it, hoping that maybe this will like, even the odds for me a little bit when it comes to having somebody else's stuff in my video. But I don't have the technology nor the programs to do like the video in video like some people do when it comes to this. This is gonna be like 3 hours long. But this recorder it times out at 1 hour, so I may have to like just focus on certain parts to where I can like shorten this down to like just a little bit. But I'm gonna be watching the entire thing, so you might see the video like jump from like part to part. But I'm trying to narrow it down to like um certain parts. Now, obviously, with some of the gameplay trailers, I may not be able to show those due to the fact that I may get copyrighted and get in trouble for that. But I don't have like permission from any of these gaming companies to post any of these things, so obviously I'm not going to be able to show those, but I can pause the video when that's about to come up, and then afterwards, pause the video on the website and just talk about it a little bit. And hopefully that gives you guys some understanding as to what I've seen. But other than that, let's get started. Try to turn this down as much as possible. Hopefully you guys can still hear this. Um, Chat on which is kind of going crazy. Try to slide this over. Start focusing on just this right here. Um, Hopefully this starts coming. I don't even want to hold button.
Before executing my.
Oh, damn. There we go. So it's in and then it started. Okay, well, let me try to, you're already off to a bad start in the video. So, all right, so now I finally started. So like 28 minutes in, I guess it isn't actually 3 hours, it's like 2 hours and some change, but it's starting now. So, all right. I mean, this is the pre-show.
What's up, everyone? I'm
All right, so I might have to skip this. I want to get to the actual conference. I don't want to do like no pre-show anything. Pause it again. So we may have looked out. Maybe we can do this in 1 hour, like within like 1 hour. I'm done because I never thought the conferences would be that long. They never were. So okay, so let me try to skip the pre-show.
Questions and comments. If we
All
read
right, so
yours,
here
you
we
might
go.
even
Now the
nab a special
actual
giveaway that you want.
conference is
All
starting.
right, they're timing
They're like
me.
an hour
I'm
and
getting
14 minutes
excited.
in.
Everyone
So
here getting excited?
this might be
All right.
the actual
What are we?
conference might be
6,
within an hour.
5,
So
4, 3.
like, the actual conference may be within
All
an
right,
hour.
guys, enjoy the
Let me
show.
try this. Turn
Enjoy.
this down. Now it officially starts. So some of these are. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. Of course, if I do, we got Quake trailer. They made a new Doom. They're making a new Quake. Give me if it's like laggy or anything like that. That's on the website. That's not my recorder. Uh, Kind of bad. Um, 'Cause, 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 Got something here. Like I said, forgive me if it doesn't look, proper. I'm trying, you know. Um, off. Let's see if it's that a replay. Um, Forgive me if I don't know who half of these guys are. Maybe they're bringing some people back in Quake from like previous games. Quake champions. Okay, look familiar from one of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Studio Director of id Software, Tim Willis.
Tim Willis from id Software. I'm going to talk about Quake champions. Hopefully this isn't an Xbox exclusive. Don't be mad.
Good evening, and welcome to the Bethesda E3 Showcase. Yes, Quake is back.
I don't mean to be rude, but this dude literally has no fucking
The
chin.
game that defined competitive multiplayer
It's like
is
barely
back,
there.
better than ever. You know, it's hard to believe that 20 years ago, Quake was first released. And,
From Willits.
you know, if you'll excuse the pun,
Willits.
the aftershocks can still be felt to this day. Quake set new standards for multiplayer and pushed the boundaries for graphics and gameplay. Quake also became a pioneer for esports, and 20 years later, Quake is still played in tournaments across the globe. The biggest of those tournaments is our very own annual gathering, QuakeCon, which will attract this August tens of thousands of people to Dallas. As a co-designer of the original
It's coming
game,
out in August.
I'm extremely proud and excited to be
There's
standing
something this
here
August.
today
I didn't hear
to
it.
announce
Good.
the next chapter of this great game, Quake Champions.
Alright, but are we going to get some more gameplay, like some actual gameplay, or
Quake
trailer?
Champions is a competitive, arena-style, first-person shooter for the PC.
Okay, so it's like
designed
Unreal
for
Tournament on the
players of all
Dreamcast.
skill levels. Whether you
So
are new to Quake
It said on
or have
PC.
been fragging for the last 20 years,
So
Quake
it's a PC
Champions
exclusive.
will give you the challenge and rush you'd expect from id Software multiplayer games. Now, we know that high-end performance is critical with this type of game. So be assured, as with any id Software game, that Quake Champions will be fast, with amazing graphics running at 120 hertz with unlocked frame rates. Yes.
Unlocked frame rates. I wonder what that means.
You're going to get heart-stopping action that will keep you on the edge of your seat as you fight in classic arena combat. Quake Champions also taps into another hallmark of the franchise, unique and badass characters. The game features a diverse cast of warriors, each with different attributes and unique abilities, allowing you to fight the way that you want. And you know that id has a long tradition of supporting competitive tournaments, and that continues with Quake Champions. The game is designed for world-class esports play at every level, from the world's greatest Quake players to anyone willing to test their skills in the arena. So as part of the launch plan for Quake Champions, Bethesda will be supporting and expanding competitive tournaments and leagues beyond QuakeCon, and we'll have more to share about that in the coming months. I hope you enjoyed this sneak peek into our newest game. Join us at QuakeCon in August, and we'll have even more to talk about.
QuakeCon in
And
August.
now, please join me in welcoming
So they're having a
Bethesda's
convention for the
Global
game Quake.
Vice President of PR and Marketing, Pete Hines.
Pete Duncan Hines coming in the building. Pete Duncan Hines. The half gray, half black color haircut. This is. I'm still young, but I got experience.
Thank you, Tim. As Tim said, we have even more to show on Quake Champions this August at QuakeCon. It's right there in the name. How would we not have our new Quake game at QuakeCon? make any sense. But right now, we're not at QuakeCon. We're at E3, the biggest week in gaming, and this is the Bethesda E3 showcase.
So the Bethesda E3 showcase is like officially starting now.
So welcome.
That's good.
To everyone here with me and to the millions of you watching online around the world, thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank
we
you.
planned this showcase just like
Thank
we make
you very
all
much.
of our games for you. Now, last year our showcase kicked off a big year for Bethesda, one of the biggest in our many years of making games.
You fucked
So
up your
let
own
me mention
company.
just a few highlights. The Elder Scrolls Online was released on console and became one of the best-selling games of 2015 and was named MMO of the Year.
All right. Fallout Shelter.
We launched Fallout Shelter, the very first mobile game from Bethesda Game Studios, and it became an instant hit and winner of multiple Mobile Game of the Year awards.
Then everybody left it alone when Fallout 4 officially came out.
In November, Fallout 4 was one of the biggest launches in the industry. So you've heard of it. Good.
Okay,
and won numerous Game of the Year awards, including at DICE and again at the BAFTA Awards. And now Fallout 4 is bringing user mods to Xbox One and soon to PS. Make any sense?
All right, yeah.
But right now, we're not at QuakeCon. We're at E3, the biggest week in gaming.
Known better than
this
Internet
is the
Explorer.
Bethesda E3 showcase.
I got rid of the chat, and here we are.
So welcome. To everyone here with me and to the millions of you watching online around the world, thank you for joining us. We planned this showcase just like we make all of our games for you. Now, last year our showcase kicked off a big year for Bethesda, one of the biggest in our many years of making games. So let me mention just a few highlights. The Elder Scrolls Online was released on console and became one of the best-selling games of 2015 and was named MMO of the Year. We launched Fallout Shelter, the very first mobile game from Bethesda Game
Fallout
Studios,
4 came
and
out,
became an
nobody
instant
cared.
hit and winner of multiple Mobile Game of the Year awards.
Okay, you hear me now.
In November, Fallout 4 was one of the biggest launches in the industry. So you've heard of it. Good.
The game was actually pretty good.
And won numerous Game of the Year awards,
That was
including
the first
at
Fallout
DICE
game I
and
played.
again
That was
at
actually
BAFTA
good.
Awards. And now Fallout 4 is bringing user mods to Xbox One and soon to PS4 in a way that's never been seen before.
But it
Just
mods
this month,
game.
the new Doom was released to rave reviews.
First game came out. I didn't play it yet.
Now, the original Doom almost single-handedly popularized first-person shooter games, and now you have a new Doom game, faithful to its legacy with some of the best graphics and gameplay ever, and millions of fans have been enjoying the fast-paced action and creating and sharing mods using SnapMap. The response to all of these games has been amazing, and your enthusiasm and support for us has encouraged us to go even bigger. You've heard about our new Quake game. Let's see what else we have planned for you guys. At last year's showcase, I told you about the Elder Scrolls Legends, a free-to-play collectible card game. Now, as I said last year, I am a huge fan of these games. I play them a lot.
Oh, you know.
So this is a game I'm particularly excited about. Legends provides a very deep strategy experience through both single and multiplayer modes, beginning with a campaign complete with compelling story, interesting characters, and some great gameplay. The story is told from the perspective of a moth priest named Kellen. I'll let him tell you a little more as we take a look at the campaign's opening cinematic.
Nope, it isn't. So I might have to pause it here.
Elder Scrolls show us what was.
God, never mind. I'm not gonna do it. If I turn the volume down, I can barely hear it. You can watch the trailer, elsewhere.
Unless they can sharpen spears. Our war chief is dying. Our enemies are massing for another attack. We must prepare for battle.
Definitely marks on your forehead. Are you the avatar?
We have the scroll we came for.
And it looks like an avatar.
Patience knob. I have words yet to speak here. Stories can do surprising things, Spear Maiden.
Yes.
Whether they are true or
It'll
not.
make you. What? I don't know. I'm going. Oh, damn. I wonder if they messed up at the conference. Went out. Oh dang. Oh there it is. Pick right back up. Dropped it. Oh, they actually dropped it.
The Emperor fled north, leaving Cyrodiil to the invaders. This is the story of a forgotten hero who changed the very course of history.
Early. Yeah, nothing first.
When Legends begins, you're set on a path to discover the world of the Elder Scrolls in a way you haven't seen before. The choices you make define your approach and unlock all the depth the game has to offer. A two-lane battlefield provides more variety and strategic depth. Players make decisions that change the cards they want to improve or add to their decks, and we offer a full single-player campaign as well as multiple ways to play against the AI or
Almost seemed
other
like
players in
Magic
both
Gathering.
battle and arena modes. Now, we began public beta
Like to try to do
testing
Magic
in April,
Gathering.
and so far the feedback from the people who have been playing has been terrific. To celebrate E3 this week, we'll be letting even more of you into the beta to start playing.
Oh,
Now,
it's a
if you
beta.
haven't signed
Okay.
up yet, just visit Bethesda.net,
Not
create an
bad.
account, and sign up, and be sure to keep an eye on your email. Also tonight, we're very pleased to announce that in addition to PC and iPad, Legends will be coming to iPhone, Mac, and Android tablets and phones
Okay,
later
nice.
this year.
It's coming to iPhone, Mac, and Mac.
As I said, I'm
Android.
very excited about Legends as it brings
Not bad.
together an award-winning franchise that I love and a new genre, and whether you're a veteran strategy card fan or have never played a game before, it's a game we think you'll all really enjoy.
I think so, huh?
Now, so long as we're on the topic of Legends, let's take a look at what the team at Bethesda Game Studio has been hard at work on.
Probably Fable. I don't know if
Welcome
Bethesda
here
made
to
Fable.
Bethesda Game Studios. It's amazing to think it has only been a year since you first heard about Fallout 4 at this very event. And thanks to you, it became not just our most popular game ever, but one of the industries. It has simply blown us away, and we're incredibly blessed to have fans like you. Seeing what you've created, not just in the main game with the add-ons and of course mods, it is just incredible. And we're not done yet. We're excited to show you what's coming next for Fallout 4.
Oh, they got more stuff for Fallout 4? New things, contraptions. Elevators, armor racks, weapon racks, crack kits. Oh wow, this is like Mousetrap back in the 90s. Sorting machines, conveyor belts. What is that? Oh, so that's coming out. Contraptions coming out next week. That's, okay, what else they got? Vault Tech. What, they gonna let you build your own vault? Oh wow. That's not bad. That's kind of cool. Basically kind of what they was doing with Fallout Shelter anyway. Yeah, this is exactly Fallout Shelter. Okay, that's nice. So that's coming in July. They basically did everything they were doing with Fallout Shelter. They finally put it in the actual game, which they made Fallout Shelter for primarily. You know, it's not bad though. I actually like that. Nuka World. The hell? That's a theme park for a wasteland. Wow.
Of course, we didn't just announce Fallout 4 last year. We also announced and released Fallout Shelter, which over 50 million of you
I wonder if I
have
still got my
downloaded and
information on
played.
there.
We have a really big update coming out. Take a look.
And dwellers on quest. 20 locations. Got a new enemy, giant scorpions, combat system. And they put it on PC. So putting it on iPhone wasn't enough. I wonder if you'd be able to move like your save file
We hope you're as excited as we are about all
From
of
your
the
phone
stuff
to the
coming to
PC. I think
Fallout.
that'll be
We
something
want to
cool.
thank you again, not just for your support over the last year, but your support of our whole studio really over the last 20 years. There is something else, though, that you've been asking us about, and yes, we've been working on it.
What's this? PlayStation 3. What is this a remake of? I don't think this is a remake of. I don't know. Master of Art and Effects. Oh, okay, so it's a remake. This Skyrim? But it's Skyrim. But he remade Skyrim for the PS4. Oh, okay, that's nice. And food rolled out all over the place. I think it's safe to say some of you guys just rolled out your pants. I don't really care for it. It's cool though. I like it. But Skyrim, oh, it's a special edition. Coming to pretty much the next generation consoles. I couldn't see when it was in
Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't know.
please welcome the president and co-creative
I think
director
it's
of
sometime in
Arcane
September, in
Studios,
November.
Rafael.
Let me back up. I want to see like when it let's say 10/10. I think that's saying October 10th. Not 100% sure. It doesn't look like the one that look like two tens. I think that's say 10/10. I'm pretty sure some place can confirm the date if you're not sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the president and co-creative director of Arcane Studios, Rafael Colantonio.
Rafael Colantonio.
Thank you. Hi everyone, I'm very excited to be here tonight on behalf of Arcane Studios, the makers of Dishonored. Our passion is for a very specific kind of game, first-person immersive games. Our games blend narration and simulation in a way that makes every player's experience different, where players can improvise and where choices have consequence. Our games encourage replay in order to try different playstyles so that players are free to play their own way. In 2012, we released Dishonored. We were thrilled that the game was so well received by the gamers and the critics all around the world. That was like one of the best feelings for us developers.
Oh.
After that launch, my friend and co-director Harvey Smith took the lead on Dishonored 2, so he went to France in Lyon and worked with the team over there. Meanwhile, I have been busy in Austin working on something else with the team in Austin. And tonight, I have a surprise for you.
I really hope I don't get in trouble for showing these trailers in my video. I'm kind of talking over and adding my voice over, so hopefully that gives me some type of leverage.
It's a new game built on the values that are so dear to Arcane. It's another first-person immersive game set in a dangerous universe. Only this time, we've added a psychological thrill. Here is the world's first look at what we've been up to.
Okay, so
Good
whatever
morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032. You have a 9 a.m. appointment with Alex in his office. There is no duration set for this meeting.
Okay, he's
There is a
the
3
astronaut.
p.m. meeting in TranStar Conference Room
Morgan
A,
Yu.
Greenlight Research and
Drink your
Development
latte.
Plans.
In the future, I guess everybody got Starbucks in their house.
The most recent test results from the Cybertron.
Oh, never mind. I get it.
Good
In the
morning,
future, they got the
Morgan.
Yeezy
Today is
clothes.
Monday, March 15th, 2032. You have a 9 a.m. appointment with Alex in his office.
Oh, dang, his eyes are getting more red.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is
Smoking that
Monday,
shit.
March 15th, 2032.
Dang. Oh, his eyes getting more red.
Morning, Mort. Looks like we have some tests to run through today.
They were fish running like, oh, what the hell? What else? Seeing shit? What makes you seeing shit? Hell, did he bring something back from outer space?
Good morning, Morgan.
Uh-huh.
You're not going to like what I have to say next.
You're crazy. Name of this. Looks interesting. Brain. That's the name of it. Don't look too bad. It looks like an interesting first-person shooter.
In Prey, you awaken aboard Talos 1, a very special space station. It is year 2032. You are the key subject of an experiment meant to alter humanity forever. But things have gone wrong, of course. The space station has been overrun by an alien threat, and you are now being hunted. As you dig into the dark secrets of Talos 1 and your own past, you must survive using all the tools at your disposal on board of the station. Your wits, weapons, and mind-bending abilities. Prey will be available next year on Xbox One, PS4, and PC.
Okay, coming out next
We'll
year.
have more to show at the QuakeCon, so be sure to join us there. Thank you.
And he got it at the QuakeCon too, so that's nice.
Hi everyone, I'm Marty Stratton, executive producer of Doom at id Software. Last month, we had the privilege of releasing one of the most iconic titles in our industry to fans around the world. We challenged ourselves to ensure Doom lived up to its incredible legacy, and we thank you, our fans, for making the Doom launch such a tremendous success. It's been amazing to watch and hear from the millions of players enjoying the many aspects of the game. From those of you gunning for the perfect run through the campaign, to others constantly testing their skills in multiplayer, you continue to inspire our team. Last year, we told you we wanted to put the power of creation in the hands of every player through Doom SnapMap, allowing for an endless stream of new gameplay. And in the coming months, we're excited to be supporting Doom SnapMap with free updates and even more ways to play. We'll be delivering new construction modules, including hell visual themes, as well as new props, objects, weapons, and items. While creators can look forward to new logic options and functionality, like the ability to create true single-player experiences with features like the popular weapon wheel found in the campaign. And again, throughout the year, every SnapMap feature and update is free for every player. For multiplayer, next month we'll release 2 new modes, including a uniquely Doom variant of One Flag CTF called Exodus, as well as an all-new multi-zone capture and hold mode called Sector. Later this summer, we'll turn up the heat with the release of 3 free-for-all modes, including Classic Deathmatch. These modes will be free to all players and playable on any existing or future
They got a capture the flag. I think they got like a king of the hill, I think. And then they got like a free-for-all deathmatch.
Unto the Evil. The first DLC pack includes 3 new multiplayer maps, Offering, Cataclysm, and Ritual. A new playable demon called the Harvester, a new gun, equipment item, armor sets, taunts, and more.
Oh, that's cool.
With just a month past since our launch, we hope you've only scratched the surface of fun we packed into the game. And we can't wait to give you even more ways to compete, create, play, and fight like hell. Thank you.
Fight like hell. That's one way to put it. How much longer I have.
Wow, ton of great stuff there for everyone that's enjoying Doom. Again, thank you, the fans, for making it such a hit. Doom has received near universal acclaim from critics and players alike for its fast combat, over-the-top demons, and amazing graphics.
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
It is known for.
Pretty good.
Now, it is also known as a longtime supporter of shareware, or for you youngsters in the audience, that's what us old guys used to call a demo. And in a nod to that tradition, we've decided to offer anyone that hasn't checked out Doom's amazing gameplay a chance to do it for free. So, starting tonight, you can download and play the first level of Doom on Steam, PS4, or Xbox One for free.
Download the first level of Doom and play it on Xbox PS4.
Now,
I don't know how well you guys can hear it.
Week, but we want everyone to have a chance to see why Doom is one of the highest-rated shooters ever. So
Xbox One and PS4, you can download the first level of Doom for
Doom and fight like hell on us. We think
That's
you'll
right.
see what everyone else is talking about. Now, Let's shift from Demons of Hell to Daedric Princes and Secret Assassin Cults. Please welcome from ZeniMax Online Studios, the Elder Scrolls Online game director, Matt Firer. Matt?
Okay. Elder Scrolls Online director.
Thanks, everyone. Good evening. This week is the one-year anniversary of the launch of the Elder Scrolls Online on Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Because we were launching the game this time last year, I was a little busy and I wasn't able to be here in person, but I made sure I was here this year to tell everyone what's been happening with the Elder Scrolls Online. From the console launch last June to the release of 3 critically acclaimed DLC game packs during the year, all of us at ZeniMax Online have been really, really busy. But before I go any further, I want to take a moment and thank all of our fans for your support, your enthusiasm, and your feedback. We take it really seriously and we continue to work to improve the game. And based on the response, you like the changes?
Kind of, sort of. Mind you, hundreds of people there, only 2 people clapped.
The best MMOG of 2015, was one of the best-selling games of the year of any kind, and now supports a highly engaged community of over 7 million of you who have been exploring this enormous world of Tamriel. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the Elder Scrolls Online from launch onward.
I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to play this game, but I never got into it. I feel like if I get involved in it now, I think I'm gonna just get bodied. It's like one of those games where you know you would like it if you started, but yeah, I'll pass. But it does look fun though. Mud crabs, really? Funny how they gave that back. Ooh, that was pretty gruesome. Turn this down some more, because I don't know how bad I'm gonna get copyrighted for doing this. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted too bad, you know. I wish I had the technology to, the programs to do like a video in video.
As you can see, the Elder Scrolls Online community is having a lot of fun playing the game, and our player community is still growing. Tonight, I'm very happy to announce that on June 23rd, we'll be expanding internationally by launching Elder Scrolls Online in Japan.
Okay.
We look forward to welcoming these
June
fellow adventurers
23rd.
to the exciting world of Tamriel.
Open up in Japan internationally.
Plays, we have a lot more great content on the way. For me, one of my favorite moments in any RPG ever was the Dark Brotherhood quest in the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. It was packed full of assassination and intrigue, and like me, fans everywhere loved it. So I'm particularly excited for the launch of the Dark Brotherhood DLC game pack on Xbox One.
Okay, so they got a Dark Brotherhood DLC game pack coming. Like I said, I don't know how well you guys can hear it. I'm trying to.
The Gold Coast of Cyrodiil. The Dark Brotherhood has a appropriately dark storyline full of intrigue and mystery, and brings all new repeatable quest gameplay to ESO. So please enjoy the worldwide debut of the Dark Brotherhood DLC launch trailer.
All right, not bad. Dark Brotherhood right here.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me. For the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. This is the Black Sacrament, Initiate, a contract that calls for murder. Now go, assassin. Take your blade into the night. Be rewarded for your service in our business of death.
Hey, Junction.
Welcome, Initiate, to the Dark Brotherhood. And know this, in Tamriel, no one is safe.
Hey,
especially from us.
I'm not gonna lie, that seems kind of interesting. I like games when you gotta be stealthy. That sounds like right up my alley.
Our PC players are already having fun sneaking around Tamriel and learning more about this mysterious group. And we can't wait to see what happens when our console players get to experience the Dark Brotherhood this week.
Oh, okay.
But that's not all.
Dark Brotherhood gets
A
released
core
on
philosophy in the
a
Elder
console
Scrolls
this week.
Online is to constantly make the game better. Since launch, we've regularly been adding innovative features such as the Justice System and the Champion System, and we're about to make another game changer. Tonight, we're announcing One Tamriel, marking another major evolution of gameplay in the Elder Scrolls Online. With One Tamriel, all characters will be automatically leveled to content in the world, allowing them to freely group with anyone they want, and also to explore the vast world of Tamriel with no level restrictions. This means all content barriers are gone and there are no restrictions on alliances or questing. From the moment you get out of the tutorial, the entire game world is open for you to explore freely. You can go wherever you want and play with whomever you want. This is the first time this has ever been done in a multi-platform RPG. We'll think you'll love it.
Okay.
One Tamriel will be coming to the Elder Scrolls Online this fall. In closing, I want to thank the awesome Elder Scrolls Online community for your support. We never take it for granted. We work hard every day to make your Elder Scrolls Online experience the awesome adventure you want and deserve.
It's multi-platform, so I guess it's like different leagues. It's when DC Universe is doing that same thing, you know.
Thank you, Matt. Well done.
Teaming up with somebody without level restrictions.
Now, we want you to get as much as possible out of this year's showcase. So, this year, after we're done here in the hangar, we're just going to keep the showcase going. Now, for those of you watching at home, our pre-show hosts, Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb, will be back to take over the stream, and they'll bring you exclusive interviews and more information about all the games that we're talking about here tonight. Here in Los Angeles, we've built an interactive space over on the other side of the lot where you have a chance to learn more about our games, play some of them, and meet some of our developers. Over there, there is also food, drink, and to make sure it's a real party, we have arranged a special performance by Blink-182, who will drop their new album California in a couple of weeks, and you get to hear them live tonight as they start their summer tour. We have another treat for you over there as well, a chance to experience the latest in virtual reality from Bethesda. Ooh.
Oh, man.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
That's the virtual reality.
The first time anyone experienced modern VR was at E3 2012, and if you were there and lucky enough, you may remember getting to play Doom 3 BFG in our booth. Now, at the time, we had solved some of the toughest technology challenges posed by VR, and people were amazed. Since then, we've quietly continued our pioneering work in VR, and tonight, we want you to see and experience what you feel when you put on a headset and play the latest AAA games in the industry. We have two games for you to experience. The first is the just-released Doom. You can take a virtual tour of hell and get a totally unique look at the very latest in graphics.
They got the virtual
and
reality.
Next-gen rendering from our id Tech 6 engine.
In
addition, we think the greatest promise of VR is its ability to immerse players completely into virtual worlds, and that the best games for that experience will be first-person open-world RPGs. So we have Fallout 4 for you to play as well.
Okay, we got Fallout 4 virtual reality.
Wander the Wasteland, check out the iconic Red Rocket Tri-Combat. I'm telling you, with a Pip-Boy on your arm, a dog by your side, a gun in your hand, it's pretty incredible. Tonight, we're pleased to announce that Fallout 4 will be released in 2017 on the HTC Vive platform.
All right, not bad.
And if you thought survival mode was an intense way to experience Fallout, you ain't seen nothing yet. We want to give you a glimpse into where we're headed with VR, where you can expect us to remain a leader, offering our games on the very best platforms you choose. So be sure to check it out. Now, for more on the second half of the showcase, let's check in with Adam and Morgan to see what's happening and get an update on what they have planned. Adam, Morgan, what do you have for us?
Thanks, Pete. Now, we are here at BE3 Plus, and this is sort of this experience that you guys are going to get to see after the showcase. We have some Bethesda VR over here. Now, right now, there's no line, so it's kind of tempting, isn't it?
Yeah, Fallout, they got Doom over there.
Elder Scrolls Legends for everyone to play. Pete, I fully expect to see you at one of these tables showing off that card mastery skill I know you possess.
Now, in here, Adam and I are actually going to be interviewing some of the developers that you guys just saw their games on stage, so we're going to have a lot more information for you. So everybody on the stream needs to stay tuned for that after the showcase.
Lots of good info, but for the moment, let's go back to Pete and even more games.
Thank you, Adam and Morgan. We will see you guys in a few minutes.
I wish I was there.
We're not going anywhere just yet because there is one more thing that we think you are going to want to see. Last year, we announced that a sequel to Dishonored was in development, a new chapter to the Game of the Year from Arcane Studios.
They got some more for it.
We shared a few tidbits about the sequel, but for the most part, you could say we've been in stealth mode. Until now. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Dishonored 2 is going to be a very special game, one that lives up to its celebrated legacy and then goes way beyond. To tell you more, please join me in welcoming the creative director of Dishonored 2, Harvey Smith.
Wow. Thanks, Pete. Hi, everybody. In Dishonored, you play a supernatural assassin in a steampunk city. The game blends combat, stealth, and mobility, giving you many different pathways and approaches. When the original Dishonored was released in 2012, you embraced the game and made it
played the game until 2015.
moves and
I liked
combinations of powers that
but
we
the
didn't
final
even imagine.
fight
We
was
were
like
thrilled by
ass.
your
All you did
passion
was
for
slow down
Dishonored,
time and
and
just
we
kill
were
the
humbled
guy.
by the success
But
of the
it was
game,
fun.
which won more than 100 Game of the Year awards.
Leading up to that.
At last year's
I liked it.
E3, we announced Dishonored 2. So tonight, here with all of you for the first time, we're going to show you the game.
And nice. I look like Samuel L. Jackson.
Welcome back to the Empire of the Isles, a rich, Victorian-inspired fantasy world with a distinct style and an exotic cast of characters.
What was different about
For
this one than the
Dishonored
last
2,
one?
we wanted to explore a new location, Karnaca, the jewel of the South.
Karnaca.
Our approach
Jewel
to
of the
world
South.
creation is very layered.
Got
Our
it like
art
Black
design
Mask and
teams work
Batman, but
together to create a
nevertheless.
strong sense of place with a well-realized culture.
Things with
It's
blood.
based on the people living there, the work they do, the architecture, economy, the climate, even the food and songs. In order to bring Karnaca to life, we've created a custom game engine designed to support our signature art direction and level design. We wanted Dishonored 2 to resemble a painting in motion, so we've given considerable thought to our lighting and the way it plays across every surface.
Alright,
We've
not
created
bad.
custom tools to support the interruptible, real-time narrative
That's a
scenes
fancy car.
necessary for a
Very
stealth
steampunk
simulation.
like.
And the same is true for our approach to audio, both in terms of atmospherics and stealth gameplay. All of these details make Karnaca more vivid thanks to our new technology, which we call the Void Engine. In crafting spaces for you to explore, we've got several creative goals. We want the environment to feel coherent and complete, plausible. Where do these characters live and how do they get to work? Is there a viable pathway that makes sense? Where do they take their breaks or stop for lunch? But it goes further than that. For Dishonored 2, we felt compelled to ask ourselves about the history of a given street or shop. What was there a decade before the player arrives in Karnaca? Often you can see the layers of history, watermarks on the wall from past floods, peeling posters and advertisements from years ago. We want every market, every alley to tell a story, and to offer you the chance to see something novel or intriguing.
Don't look too bad.
Dishonored 2 starts and ends in Dunwall, but most of the action takes place here in Karnaca.
Okay. So it starts and it ends at the place where where the first game took place. But the meat of the game is going to be in Karnaca.
Thank you. On behalf of all my teammates at Arcane and Leon who worked so hard to bring this to you, and my dear friend Raphael Colantonio, thank you so much for all the passion you've given
Corvo and his sister Emily, who was the new character in this game.
Falsely accused of killing the Empress, the woman he loved and was sworn to protect. And you were blamed for the abduction of their daughter, Emily Caldwin. After escaping on the night of his execution, Corvo is gifted with supernatural powers and dedicates himself to avenging the death of the Empress and restoring young Emily to the throne. As we began to work on Dishonored 2, a single question haunted us. What became of Emily Caldwin? How would her experiences affect her? And
wait, that wasn't the sister. That was the little girl he was protecting.
We envisioned Emily grown up.
She ended up
25 years
of
of age.
Corvo now.
And then we began to imagine what she'd be like as a heroic figure, as someone fighting for her life against the forces of deceit. We developed a vision for Emily Caldwin that excited us, and at E3 last year, we shared that vision with the world. Dishonored 2 is set 15 years after the first game. Emily Caldwin rules the Empire, watched over by her father, Corvo Attano.
Oh.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the crown killer eventually.
People are saying it's
Anyway, those guys got away in the first game?
assassinations are
I thought I killed him.
a effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Aww. I wonder if this game, like, somehow use her powers to function on Mother's spirit or something. I think that'd be.
When an otherworldly usurper seizes the throne, the fate of the Empire is left hanging in the balance. Dishonored 2 offers you the choice of playing as Empress Emily Caldwin or the Royal Protector, Corvo Attano. Emily and Corvo are both fully voiced this time, with their own perspectives and emotional responses to the events transpiring around them.
Oh, okay.
Whether you choose to play, whoever you
It's
choose
kind of
to
the
play,
same thing that those guys did with Assassin's Creed Syndicate. You can either play with, either or. Even though in Assassin's Creed Syndicate it was more so you were forced to play with one or the other, but this one it seems like you actually get the chance to play with either character. Beautiful swan dive in the water.
Dishonored is known for unscripted, simulation-driven missions where no two players ever have the same experience. There are many pathways to explore as you penetrate well-defended locations, numerous ways to find and eliminate nefarious targets. In crafting the missions for Dishonored 2, we've put a much greater emphasis on big, interesting themes, either from a gameplay or fictional standpoint, making each mission a wildly unique place to explore. I'll explain a little bit more about that. Today we're going to show you the Dust District, an industrial ruin ravaged by terrible storms that hit at random intervals. In the Dust District, a militant religious faction called the Overseers is at war with the Howler Gang. The leaders of both factions are trying to take each other down. You can side with the Overseers or the Howlers or neither. There are many ways to complete the mission.
She'll tell you more. I'll wait here and skip
Everything you see here is rendered in the Void engine, designed to create atmospheric and exploration-rich spaces.
And it's starting to bring back memories of the first game. I wonder what abilities they're gonna give her.
To reach our target, Vice Overseer Byrne, we've got to get past a Grand Guard checkpoint sealed off by a wall of light. A cruel security device reinstated by the Duke of Serkonos.
It's the same thing as the first one.
Good soldiers blinded by that hallucinogenic powder the Howlers use, then stabbed to death or dragged down by the Abbey's hounds. One young lieutenant got hit by an overseer grenade, and that was it. He was one of the Duke's.
Was somebody in there? I thought I could switch or something.
Let's hope they do enough damage.
Okay, this has similar powers to Corvo.
That won't happen until someone manages to kill either Paulo or Vice Overseer Byrne.
We've made much greater use of vertical space for Dishonored 2, encouraging players to explore the rooftops above the streets.
I wonder if they're gonna still have the ability for like the dead bodies to turn into ash and put a stealth kill on them.
Dust from the mines.
The storm alters visibility for the AI and for the player. A random storm hits and Emily comments on it.
Oh, okay.
Many of the security devices in Dishonored 2 are powered by wind, a unique feature of Karnaca. So here we're switching off the windmill to get through the wall of light.
So they got a lot of wind power.
There'll be a lot going on in
That's
this
cool.
next fight.
So you use
Drop
the
attack,
environment to
guards
your advantage,
climbing and vaulting,
and the weather to your
combat
advantage.
choke, and Emily using far reach to pull an explosive whale oil tank toward her from a distance.
Damn. Damn. Nice. Shot him in the ass.
Alright, let's jump forward closer to our target, Vice Overseer Byrne. The Overseers are fighting the Howler Gang for the hearts and minds of the people of Karnaca. What happens here will influence Karnaca's future and the endgames.
Okay. So the way you play can influence the way you where the game is.
Here we're going to use Emily's Mesmerize power to lull a group of Overseers into a stupor, evading combat altogether. Mesmerized, they won't notice Emily or even remember that she was here.
So I wonder if you can kill him like that. Guess not.
Far Reach can be upgraded not only to pull objects from a distance, but also enemies, so you can finish them off in midair.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be cool to see. That's dope.
This time, all of Emily's powers, which are new, and all of Corvo's can be fully upgraded using entirely new skill trees, giving you the ability to customize more deeply.
That's cool.
If you're new to the Dishonored series, it's all about options and exploration, playing at your own pace. The game has many different pathways through each mission, and also different approaches, stealth or combat, lethal or non-lethal, and a
I'm gonna have to start it over.
wide array of
Let
supernatural
me just combine the two parts.
will dramatically change
I'm gonna pause it here and I'm gonna start the video over.